Hello, hello! Oh my god, I'm so excited to record this video for you. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Vanessa, and I like to share basically downloads straight from my soul in a way. I started this channel with the intention, I feel like I wanted to start a YouTube channel for so many years. And especially, I regret a little bit that I didn't start the channel when I was traveling the world and had so many cool things to share, actually. But maybe those things were more outside things than soul, heart sharings. But so let this, for 2026, if you ever wanted to start a YouTube channel or any kind of endeavor where you share something from yourself, let this be a reminder for you and maybe a little support to just do it. There's really, I know this from my own journey, and I know this from a lot of clients that I work with and a lot of friends. Sometimes when we begin something new, it can feel really scary, or like I need to get it perfect, or I need to, have it super professional. But sometimes it's just, or scrap that, most of the time it's enough to just begin. Just start sharing. And yes, and on the first day you will not have 100,000 people liking your stuff. And also ask yourself, why am I doing that? So for me, I started my YouTube channel because I felt there was something that wanted to come out of me. And it's something that's very unstructured, that is not something that's fully logical and can be strategized. And I don't want it to. I worked in jobs in the past where I was the strategist, and I focused the whole time on strategizing. So now sometimes people leave a comment where they think I use a hook or use like an urgency thing for you to watch my video. Honestly, I couldn't care less. All I want to do is actually prove the opposite, that you don't need all that stuff in order to, make your voice count. And so think a little bit about whatever you do. If you want to write a book, if you want to become a hairdresser, whatever it is, whatever you want to do, just ask yourself, why? Why do I want to do that? And the answer doesn't need to be, like insanely poetic. It can just be like, because I love it. It can just be like, because I want people to feel connected, because I want to help support people, or whatever. It can also be, I don't know. It can be, I just feel drawn to do it. And for me, with my YouTube channel, I really felt like this inner push that is not logical to begin to share my voice. And the voice that I share with you is not something that I thought about before. I don't usually script anything. I just turn on the camera and I start speaking, and I trust whatever wants to come through. And in the beginning, I was also a little bit afraid to be seen by people that know me, because they would be, I thought, because when we judge ourselves before we even start something, we already think about how they could, like other people, for example, could judge us, what they could think. But what you cannot forget here is that you make assumption about what anybody else thinks about you. It's not even, you don't even have certainty that they do. And then also ask yourself, well, if people are not for you and they are in some way against you, do I even want to be connected to those people, right? And that brings me to the topic I actually felt like talking about today. Make better choices for yourself. So what means better? What means, better choices? Better choices, I realized, is something that I learned along the way, the hard way. Because I used to, in my early 20s, choose people, situations, directions that were outside influence that I thought I should choose, rather than choosing from my heart, from what lights me up, what is me, completely authentic to me. And then over time, I realized that maybe those choices weren't the right ones for me, or they didn't fulfill me and left me feeling empty. So that's why at the start of 2026, I think, or whenever you watch this video, it may be right for you to hear this, that it's so important to make good choices for yourself. And you cannot look left and right and and check in with everybody else about your choice. Sometimes people ask you, oh my God, what do you think about this? And I do that sometimes too, but then I genuinely care about, hearing my friends' answer. But it also helps me to decide, oh, do I agree with that answer? Or does this actually help me to, double down on my own decision or my own taste or whatever? Does that make sense to you? Like, don't ask people to make decisions for you. Ask them to help you form a more, stronger opinion for yourself, or a stronger decision for yourself. And so making better choices has changed my life completely. For example, another thing, when you hear yourself in your mind say something negative about yourself, like, oh, I'm not worth it, I'm not good enough, I'm ugly, or whatever it is, you can make the choice to believe that or not, but you gotta learn to catch it, So when you catch that, you can say, whoa, I'm sorry I believe that about myself. I choose not to, or I choose to allow myself anyway to film a video, or put my craft out there, or write a book, or apply for that job. You always have choices, and I just want to remind you about that, because we tend to forget. We tend to get so locked in to our thoughts and overthinking and talking ourselves out of going for what we want, that we forget that we have choices, and that we can take a risk, and that we can do the opposite of what we think we should do. So this year, I would really recommend you, if you are not the best at making choices for yourself, work on that. Yeah, it starts in the morning. How do you start your morning? Do you do that unconsciously? Do you do that consciously? Because I had a conversation with a friend the other day, and she asked me, well, if you were a millionaire, which I'm not, if you were a millionaire, how would your life change? And I said to her, actually, I wouldn't do that much different. Maybe I would, live in a different place, but I'm already living the life mostly that I really enjoy living, from the way that I wake up in the morning, from the way that I do my work, from the food that I'm eating, from the workouts that I like to do, from the people that I want to surround myself with, So yes, we can always grow and dream and all that, absolutely. And there's, always evolutions. But you don't need money, for example, if this is for you a difficult topic. Because often we think, yeah, but to make better choices, I need more resources. Not necessarily true. When you get up in the morning, how do you get up? And is this the way that you want to live? So start with the really simple things. What is the food that you eat? And is this supporting the way that you want to feel? So if you eat, and no judgment, by the way, if you eat McDonald's all day, or you think McDonald's is like, oh, it's a treat. Is it? is it really a treat? Do you feel great afterwards? And maybe you say, yes, I love it, and that's okay then. But if you say, actually, it's not doing what I wanted to do, and I rather nourish myself with food that makes me feel awake and alive, then make a switch. It's very easy. It's just about you deciding and sticking to your decision and not letting your mind talk you out of it because you have a weak moment. And then again, it's also okay to have a weak moment, right? Like we learn usually taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, all these kind of things. And that's completely okay. So don't judge yourself for your journey. But I just wanted to also mention that it's not about the money that makes you make better or worse decision. On the contrary, once you start making better decisions for yourself, money will follow, you know? So it's really about choosing you, and not in a, selfish sort of egocentric way, but in a really just grounded, what do I like? Who am I? Who do I want to be? Yeah? What would feel really good for me? What is my dream day? Ask yourself, what is my dream day? How do I want to start it? How do I want to end it? What kind of person do I really want to be, like truly from my heart, not from my head and what I see on social media, what I think I should be like. But if you allow yourself to be absolute, your inner freak, what would be your dream life? And I'm sure there's at least one action you can take today to live more in alignment with that. Yeah. So your choices really make your life. And most part of your life, and people misunderstand that a lot, we can have big goals and big dreams, but most of your life happens today, here, in the ordinary moments. So how do you want your ordinary to be like? If you look at my breakfast table here, I have a candle on, I had some delicious breakfast, I like to have a nice little cup that I sip from, I look out of the window, what is that for you? Not everybody's life and happy place looks the same, but why not play around a little bit and ask yourself, what is that for me? Because it will increase your life quality by a lot. And when we have a limiting belief that we feel like we don't deserve ease, we don't deserve beauty, we don't deserve to feel good, then work on that belief. Yeah? Because often we don't take those decisions for ourselves to make our lives more enjoyable, because we deep down, even if we don't realize it, deep down we often don't believe that we deserve it or that we're worthy of it. So, but you can make a different decision. So don't get carried away by everybody, going crazy about New Year's resolutions, but just feel deeply inside, what would feel really good for me? What are the 3 little changes I can make to just feel better in my life, in my body, in my soul, in my heart, and my mind? Yeah. And if you need a little bit of help with that, I'm happy to support you. There are some options of how you can work with me down below. I'm also restarting in February the Inner Child Healing Club, which is a 3-month group container of transformation. Basically, we're going deep down to all the nitty-gritty of your limiting beliefs and your childhood upbringing and the blocks and the fears and insecurities that you carry within you from that time. Because looking at that and integrating and giving your inner child some love makes a huge difference in your life. All right, so I wish you a beautiful start to the new year. And I know I haven't been on here in a while, and I'm good. Thanks for asking. To those of you who ask me, I'm good. I just needed a little break from social media. intensity, you know. Why did I need that? Because I focused on creating videos nearly every day for such a long time. And I wanted to stay authentic and I wanted to stay aligned. So when I felt like I didn't feel it, or I didn't want to create a video that doesn't really feel true to me, I took a little break because I also had other work stuff going on. I started coaching more entrepreneurs, and that took up a lot of time. But I love you guys. I love being on here. I love sharing videos. I absolutely do. And I thank every one of you who who's on this journey with me and who is commenting and getting involved in the community. I'm also having a membership coming up very soon for little money. So if you're looking to become part of a community of people who support each other and want to create a thriving life, then watch this space. If you haven't yet, subscribe, like, if that feels right for you. Share a video with somebody who could need it. And I'm just really excited to create, again, more videos for you this year. So thank you to everybody who is with me on this journey. I love you, and I talk to you soon.